INFJ, 4 indicators that your job is making you sick. I was relieved to learn that I'm an INFJ and to read about the characteristics that go with it. I wasn't alone in this. Not only that, but my friendships made a lot more sense after learning that my best friend of over 17 years is also an INFJ. Throughout college, I saw that I was drawn to particular people, only to discover that our Myers-Briggs types were similar. Nobody understands INFJs as well as an INFJ. Similar to this, INFJs have a unique understanding of what makes people human. We are known as the counselor and the advocate for this same reason. We are frequently referred as creative, devoted, caring, and people-oriented. INFJ stands for introverted, intuition, feeling, and judgment. We leave everything behind whenever we can to assist someone. We struggle with the duality of needing alone and privacy while still yearning for connection. We desire people, but only according to our terms. Life unfortunately doesn't operate that way, so we must juggle between our boundaries and desires. We have our sights set on the future as idealists and visionaries. We aim for the moon because we are idealistic and will not be pleased if we only reach the stars. We are overly concerned with perfection, overly focused on our goals, and secretive even our closest friends. No matter the cost to ourselves, helping others is the INFJ's first objective, and we won't accept anything less than success. INFJs wish to assist. As you may expect, these characteristics have a big impact on our professional decisions. Every INFJ that I've come across has chosen a career in helping, whether it be counseling, teaching, nursing, etc. The INFJ is motivated by a desire to help others and combat the underlying causes of life's issues. INFJs want everyone to feel understood, probably because they know what it's like to be misunderstood firsthand. Because life is challenging and people require support along the way, our jobs are secure. Our career decisions are driven by the NFJ aspects of our personalities. Instead of letting the current situation consume us, intuition helps us see potential and options. When making a decision, our extroverted feeling function advises us to follow our instincts and pay attention to the pull on our hearts. Due to our tendency to judge, we will adhere to a plan and our objectives with strict perseverance. Together, these qualities enable us to assist others, but along the way, we frequently overlook a crucial aspect of how we work. We are introverts first and foremost. Sometimes it could seem as though this is the INFJ's undoing. I, for one, have occasionally wished I were more outgoing because I believed it would be simpler for me to devote myself totally to my work. The burnout problem. You can inquire, what's the issue? Burnout is an issue. We INFJs require a line of work that gives us the impression that we are changing the world. This brings up the previously mentioned assisting vocations. These occupations frequently need significant daily, or even hourly, people time. I spend my days as a therapist listening to individuals share their tales. Although it is a tremendous honor, at the end of the day I will have probably reached my word count goal around 3 hours earlier. I believe I have used up all of my people time, depending on how many clients I have. Any vocation that involves assisting people encounters this frequently, and when you're an introvert, the results show themselves all too fast. You eventually exhaust yourself completely, which has an adverse effect on your relationships, your profession, and you. Although not the sole personality type, INFJs surely face burnout at work frequently because of our temperament. How to tell if you're burning out? Here are some indications that I've noticed in my own life that it's time to practice self-care. 1. You avoid spending time with your loved ones when you get home. Your daily quota of persons has been reached. You become agitated just thinking about telling your partner, housemates, or kids about your day. Recognize that introverts require downtime, and that having a quiet evening at home is entirely okay. However, if you find yourself avoiding the people you care about merely because you are too exhausted from work, it may be time to start looking after yourself. 2. Throughout the day, your anxiety levels are constantly rising. Naturally, there are situations at work that necessitate a typical anxious reaction. Are you facilitating a meeting or making a case? There will likely be some stress. However, if you have anxiety before going to work or while at work, this may indicate that you need to start putting yourself first. Knowing your boundaries is especially crucial if you already have an anxiety illness in order to find a self-care routine that will work for you. 3. You lack the energy to engage in your favorite activities. When engaging in activities like reading a good book, going for a stroll, or conversing with a close friend feels too demanding, it's time to make some changes or add more self-care to your daily routine. 4. Losing interest in your work or having second thoughts about whether this is the right career for you is possibly the most obvious indicator of burnout. The quantity of energy you can devote to your work starts to diminish once you are completely spent. INFJs begin to question their choices when they are unable to give their all. Instead of listening to this worry, pay attention to how you feel. My fellow INFJ, if any of these situations resonate with you, you are not alone. These indications are not a warning sign that you've chosen an unsuitable profession. Instead, they show that you have followed your instincts, are compassionate, and are committed to your job. They must, however, also be taken seriously as the cautions that they are. Keep in mind that you are primarily an introvert, which is a key reason why you chose your profession. Pay attention to that side of you. Take a long weekend, don't make any arrangements, go for a walk even though you don't feel like it. Call your best friend, light a candle, practice yoga or mindfulness, or go pet a cat or a dog. The same 5 days a week that you assist others, you have the right to assist yourself. You will treat others better if you take better care of your introversion.